Welcome back, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today for another explainer. Now, if you share your home with a feline friend, you already know the incredible joys they bring. But let's be honest, you also know the very unique design challenges they present to your living space. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a highly rated, modern pet solution, the NX Joy Felt Cat Scratcher.
So let me ask you, are you tired of constant cardboard dust and shredded living room furniture? It's a daily struggle, right? You bring home a brand new corrugated cardboard scratcher, and I swear, within 3 days, it looks like a paper shredder literally exploded in your living room. You're sweeping up little flakes of cardboard every single day. Or, even worse, your cat completely ignores the dusty toy and goes straight for the arm of your favorite couch. Or, just decides to play with the cardboard shipping box that came in instead.
Okay, let's dive into this because this customer review perfectly sums up exactly what we're looking at today. Quote, way better than cardboard. It's a bold claim for sure, but it's one we see echoed all across the data for this product. We're going to explore exactly why this specific material swap might just be the exact upgrade your home needs. Here's a quick look at our agenda for today. 1. The cardboard dust dilemma. 2. Enter the felt solution. 3. Anatomy of the scratcher. 4. Sustainability and safety. And finally, number 5, assembly in 4 steps. Starting off with Section 1, the cardboard dust dilemma and the messy reality of traditional scratchers. Look, we all want to provide a healthy outlet for our cat's scratching instincts. But traditional corrugated scratchers, they truly equal a messy reality. The paper breaks down so rapidly under their claws, leaving just a constant, endless trail of debris. It requires super frequent replacement, and frankly, it often doesn't look great sitting out in the middle of your floor. It creates a real point of friction, balancing a tidy home with keeping a happy cat. Which brings us to Section 2, enter the felt solution, a modern, clean alternative. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast between these two materials. Over on the left, we've got the old standard corrugated paper. It's dusty, it's short-lived, and it's just a recurring expense. But on the right, the NX Joy Felt. The source material highlights that this innovative, eco-friendly felt is significantly stronger and more scratch-resistant. We're talking about a lifespan that is literally 3 to 5 times longer than standard corrugated paper. That means less mess to clean up, fewer trips to the pet store, and a much cleaner way to actually protect your furniture. Moving right along to Section 3, Anatomy of the Scratcher, built for stability and endurance. 26.8. That number represents the height in inches of this scratcher. And why does this matter? Well, at 26.8 inches tall, this L-shaped scratch pad effortlessly accommodates even large adult cats. It lets them get that super satisfying full-body vertical stretch that they naturally crave. It's designed specifically to release your cat's vitality in a way that those flat little floor scratchers simply cannot match. Let's break down some of the structural highlights here. The main body isn't some flimsy plastic. It's crafted from carb-certified 12mm MDF, which gives it a really solid furniture-like feel. Another brilliant design choice, and this is a real problem solver, is the 10cm gap at the bottom. This is specifically designed for wall skirting or baseboard clearance, meaning you can push the scratcher totally flush against your wall. And of course, the primary surface is that premium 9mm thick, high-quality felt. So the crucial point is stability, right? 1.9 kilograms, or roughly 4 pounds, is the weight of this unit. The frame is structurally reinforced with boards on both sections to handle some seriously aggressive scratching. According to the product details, it has undergone extensive testing to ensure that even when an adult cat stands right up on its hind legs and pulls with all its weight, the scratcher stays perfectly stable without tipping over. No way you want a heavy toy falling on your cat, so that security is absolutely paramount. Actually, scratch that. We need to pause on this fantastic feature for a second. Remember how we just saw that the felt already lasts 3 to 5 times longer than cardboard? Well, the 9mm thick felt is completely reversible. After a long period of use, when one side finally starts to show some wear, you don't throw the whole pad away. You just unfasten it, flip the felt over, and put it back, literally doubling the service life of an already durable product. From a cost-effective standpoint, this is a massive win. Next up, Section 4, Sustainability and Safety, Verified Eco-Friendly Design. And this brilliantly illustrates the modern approach to manufacturing. The N-Square Joy Scratcher doesn't just benefit your living room, it carries the Global Recycled Standard, or GRS certification.
What this means is the product contains recycled content that has been independently verified at every single stage of the supply chain. Because of this, it's actually recognized as a Climate Pledge-friendly product. We're seeing a major positive shift toward pet products that are intentionally mindful of their environmental footprint, which is awesome. To be completely specific here, the GRS certification, which, by the way, is verified by the independent body SGS, guarantees three very important pillars. First, worker well-being is protected at the manufacturing facilities. Second, the product contains at least 50% recycled materials. And third, it's made with safer chemicals, protecting both human health and the environment. So when your cat is rubbing against and chewing on this felt every day, you have factual verification that the materials are actually safe.
Section 5. Assembly in 4 steps. Quick and secure setup.
Let's move to and see how this builds. Because nobody wants to spend their entire weekend deciphering impossible instructions for a cat toy, am I right? The process here is incredibly straightforward, and the installation tool is actually included. Step 1, fasten the 4 MDF boards together with the provided screws. Step 2, embed the top felt into the side frame's hole. Just make sure the little hole for the toy is facing up. Step 3, embed the other side of the felt into the opposite frame and secure it with screws. And step 4, simply hang the elastic plush ball toy. Boom, you're done. But keep this quick pro tip in mind straight from the manufacturer. Because the scratcher is engineered for ultimate stability, those wood pieces are specifically designed to fit together very tightly. So if you find it requires a little extra force during those first few assembly steps, don't be afraid to use a hammer to tap them firmly into place. That tight tension is exactly what prevents the whole unit from wobbling later on. And hey, the real-world results really do speak for themselves. This scratcher maintains a solid 4.1 out of 5 stars based on nearly 300 customer reviews on Amazon. Plus, it boasts over 1,000 units bought in just the past month alone. That data clearly validates that pet owners are actively seeking out and are highly satisfied with this clean, durable, and structurally sound alternative. So, what does this all mean? Well, it leads us to a fascinating broader question. How will sustainable, durable design continue to reshape even the simplest aspects of our pets' care? We are rapidly moving past disposable, messy pet products and finally embracing smart, eco-certified engineering that benefits our pets, our homes, and our planet. It is such an exciting evolution to witness. Thank you so much for exploring this fantastic explainer with me today, and keep looking for smarter solutions in your own home.